Keep it locked to A Square Podcast. That's right.
What up, baby?
Hey, this K Kemp, and you rocking with the A Square Podcast.
Be sure to click and subscribe.
Cornbread.
What up, dog? DJ A-Ron, A Square Podcast.
Good information on entrance to the trade.
Make sure you subscribe and share.
Also, turn those notifications on to the podcast.
Always keep your shoes by your feet.
By your feet. Mr. Cornbread, Corn Breezy. A Square Podcast, your boy DJ A-Ron alongside my brother. As you can see, Cornbread. We are here. I am DJ A-Ron. That is Cornbread. And we back with another episode 119 of the A Square Podcast.
That's crazy, bro.
Man, time is flying, man. The year is almost up, bro. I tell you, it flew by, man. And they can keep going because get this shit out of here, bro.
Right.
But how are you, man? What's going on with you?
Good and bad, bro. So first off, I want to start with
shit. This just came in, bro.
Breaking news. None of that. None of those breaking news, bro. None of those breaking news. I got a bone to pick with you on
Antonio.
That too, to the listeners out there.
It's another.
If you watched last episode, he did me dirty, bro. Did me dirty.
Oh, this is bogus, bro.
But before we get into the BS that I know you about to start,
not BS.
We just had a gender reveal for my guy TK.
Okay,
shout out to him.
Nice.
What you think he having, a boy or a girl?
I hope it's a girl. I think it's a girl. I think it's a girl.
That's crazy, bro. I wore the Colts jersey for first off, go Colts. That's first off.
Because I think that he's gonna be a great girl dad. I think
and you could be right. So
I am right.
They did the gender reveal, bro.
I'm right. What happened?
It's a girl, dog.
I told you. I knew it.
What's up with all these girls around here, man?
Bro. I love this.
What's up with that? But like I said, as long as the baby healthy, you know what I'm saying, right. Pop them out, then we another uncle in here. So the family's growing, man. So shout out to TK, shout out to his family, shout out to his girl. I'm excited for that. But that was some good news compared to.
No, I got
your week, or you want to talk about my day?
No, I don't want to talk about none. I gotta break this news. When is that concert you going to?
It was Wednesday or Thursday. It was Thursday.
It already happened.
Yeah. So you want to tell you about it?
Damn, I should have called you first.
So you want to tell you about it?
When I really found out the news, I should have called you first.
So you want to tell you about it?
Yeah, talk to me.
Take my son to my sister's. I got the tickets for my sister, really me, because it was Doja Cat, but I was like, hey, let me get it for her for Christmas too. You know what I'm saying? So we good. Take my son over there, the babysitter. Me and her get ready, hop in the whip. It's about 45 minutes because of traffic. Get to State Farm Arena, baby. The ticket said the concert started at 7:30. We get there around 7. Looking for parking. How much do you think parking is?
Why would you do that? You know the deal. Why would you do that?
How much you think parking is, DJ?
Definitely over $40.
There was lots for 40, 45. We found one for 30.
Mm-hmm.
I say bullshit, but you got to do what you got to do, bro.
That's what it is.
Park the car, pay $30, get ready to get into the stadium. And guess the news we got, DJ?
There's another performer that's not performing.
Not only is Megan Thee Stallion just canceled minutes before. Go ahead.
Let me stop you though, because I didn't know when the concert was. I thought the concert was this weekend. So I really was coming in here to be on some real shit, but be on some bullshit at the same time, right?
That's crazy.
So I saw a post and it read just like the Doja Cat what it said. It said, my team has discovered that such and such had tested positive for COVID.
I thought her said it was negative, but she just wasn't feeling well. That's the Facebook post I got from her.
The first part of it was her crew, just like Doja.
Right. Okay.
And then it was that she was under the weather and they didn't know if it was, COVID or not. So once it said that, I said, Tonio, who are they going to fill in? You got to think two of the top whatever biggest female artists, you know what I'm saying? Like that's not performing. Who could fill in for them? But please continue, sir.
So we get the news that Megan Thee Stallion isn't performing. She says, first off, that whole week was bad because she just graduated, which I was like, congratulations on that.
Yeah.
And then the next day, she got Tory Lanez talking about, see, I told you I ain't shoot her, talking about dance, bitch, or something crazy. So I'm like, bro, she's going through it this week because she had the trial. Then the BS COVID stuff, right?
Mhm.
And they also said the Jonas Brothers canceled. But not only did Doja Cat, Jonas Brothers, and Megan Thee Stallion cancel, they said, but if y'all go in, y'all good. Like, what? No. What you mean? That's
You want
3
your money back?
performers. What? They got some other people I ain't never heard of performing. Nah, bro.
And those be the ones.
Yeah, okay. So we turned around, spent $30 on a 15-minute parking spot.
Right.
Turned around, called them the next day. Oh my God. So I gotta y'all gonna feel me out here, bro. So I had to cancel the tickets, right? Or not cancel, get my refund. Some Indian guy answers the phone, right? So talking to him, the whole scenario, he say, all right, hold on, let me escalate the ticket, blah, 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 right? He's like, all right, I got you. He said, but in the notes, who's performing? I said, Doja Cat, Megan Thee Stallion, Jonas Brothers. He said, do Cat? I said, no. I said,
you
said,
should
bro.
know right there. He's going to mess this up.
and how I feel like I asked because I have to really spell out these names.
Yeah.
Like this is, I said DOJACAT, Doja Cat. He
Those
said,
be the ones you got to hang up. You got to hang up and call back.
Doja Cat. I said, yeah, that's good enough, bro. Jonas Brothers, have to spell it out. And spelling out Megan Thee Stallion, bro, is ass, bro. I imagine doing this shit, bro. But I have to get my money back. They said 35 days, man. So
Okay. Well, at least you're getting your money back. That's positive.
also last thing before you talk about your week, my son finally got his glasses, took them in, got fitted again, so he's good. He was talking real spicy. Nah, because he had his glasses on, he said, oh, it's blurry. I can see. It's blurry. I can see. It's blurry. I'm like, hey, bro, chill out, man. Relax, bro. He was
They
geek,
fall
man.
off your face.
Yeah, no, he was geek, man. And I had
Yeah,
that
that's
talk with him before school. I said, hey, don't let anybody try on your glasses. Because if
He
you
will.
do, there's gonna be a problem. No, he
will.
said he didn't so far, but I mean, he's a kid anyway. But yeah, so knock on wood, it's been a couple days. He's been good though, man. But what's up with you, bro?
It's great. I'm getting closer and closer. I think we got about another week. I would say about another week and a half before we really find out what's going on. So before I talk about it, I just need another week and a half. And that's my Los Angeles Lakers, bro. I need one more week.
A week for what?
No, you're not. No, see, you don't get to talk about this. You get to talk about the Colts. You get to talk about whatever else you want to talk about. But when it comes to my team, I'm gonna talk I can do it. You can't do it. I can talk spicy to my team. So I'm giving up. They got one more week, and after that week, because I said at the very beginning, I said, "Hey, traditionally, LeBron James teams are usually trash. They're usually really bad when they first put the team together, and they're bad all the way up into the All-Star break. And then once we get towards like the Christmas game." Because it's always that Christmas game and then things kick into gear. So I said, I'm not saying nothing about my Lakers until after the Christmas game. And then once that little week after that, I'm not going to say nothing. So y'all pray for me
the
out
Christmas
there.
game going to show you? I don't
Listen.
They win games by 3 points and they celebrate like they just won the shit, bro.
I am not talking about this team until after
all right, man.
We get past that week. Once we get past that week,
all right, bet.
I'm doing what I said I was gonna do.
All right, bet.
All right. So that is my week. So my week is in preparation. I'm talking about this team. You feel me? So that's what's going on. But episode 1.
Well, what's up with? Hold on, before you do that, what's up with your son, man? Didn't he just perform, maybe, or?
You know what, man? Yeah, let me go. I was gonna talk about it a little bit later, but let's
okay, never mind. We can talk about it later.
No, because this is great news. This is great news. Let's go ahead and get it out there.
Yeah.
So usually I always talk about, if I say anything, it's my son's playing basketball, playing great ball, AAU. always being recognized for that. His grades are always phenomenal, always great. He's a straight A's. He got 1B, but other than that, he's all A's.
Right.
So he's always doing great, always praising him. But this one was a little bit different because he won outstanding musician this week, man.
Can we give him
And
some applause?
man, I'm telling you. So it was very dope to see that. It was very dope to see him all dressed up, you know what I'm saying, with his classmates and stuff like that, and standing on stage and performing in front of all those people. And then this is the thing, Antonio. He talks about basketball all the time. He talks about what he wants to do after basketball. He has never once mentioned that this was something that was serious, ever.
Mm-hmm.
And he's really, really, really good at it. So, you know, shout out to my son, shout out to his school, shout out to his teacher, you know what I mean? Everybody that's, you know, holding him down. But yeah, I was a little emotional, you know what I'm saying, seeing that, just because it's, like I said, again, it's always the basketball, it's always the other stuff. And then to find out that he's doing something else was really dope. And that he really likes it, you know, because again, it's not that I didn't know that he was in the class. It's a matter of, is he taking something serious? To win outstanding musician is a big deal, you know. If he just in the background, that's cool too, you know.
Bro,
what I mean?
I played trumpet and I was down there one of the last chairs, bro.
Yeah.
I was just trying to mentally get my stuff right. I ain't trying to, I got everything else on lock. This, I'm just learning.
Absolutely. So for them to give it to him and then him to come up and receive the award on stage in front of all those people, and then there's, you know, of course, a little video and stuff like that. So it's just very dope, man. So yeah, congratulations, my son. Keep going, man. Definitely, for sure.
Congrats, man. And you talked about basketball, man. You know, you got Curry, the most threes in NBA history now. So yeah, NBA was pretty hot.
Very dope. And half the games, what was it? A little less than half the games is Ray Allen did it.
Yeah,
I think it was like 8 something, and Ray Allen did it in 17. Even though the game was changing, you know, like it's still, this is an unbelievable thing. So let's talk about it, man. First of all, shout out to our sponsors, Wolfman Beard Care, who held an amazing event. And hey, cooking, man, we got some video coming for that too, man. They had an amazing event on Thursday. And you know, of course, I was there and it was dope. I got video coming for y'all, so just keep that in talk. Promo code A2P. Link in the description as always. But yeah, let's talk about that, man. Steph Curry. Number one, do you want to talk about the real shit or you want to talk about the bullshit, bro? What do you want to talk about?
I'm with all the shit, so.
But we all, man. Look, all right, let's this A Square podcast, man. We gonna speak the facts over here.
Welcome to the first time listeners, man. We love y'all and welcome to
where was
y'all
Aisha
for the
Curry,
day
bro?
one.
Where was Aisha Curry?
I was looking for the mom, so I didn't care about none of that, bro.
The mom was there.
I know, but she was sitting in the back. Like Pops was over here.
Yeah.
Mom was over here.
Yeah. Aisha was across the country.
Doing what? With Ray Allen?
Cheating in peace.
Who?
Cheating in peace.
With Derek Fisher? She's with
squaredpodcast.com.
Derek Fisher getting all these wives, bro. What's wrong with your man, bro?
No,
what you mean she's cheating, bro? Don't be saying that, bro.
No. I pray. I don't think she. All right, listen, I'm not here to spread any words. All right. All I know is this. This is what I'm saying to the people out there. Somebody's got to answer for this. All right. A few years ago, Steph Curry had arrived. He was the best player. He was he still is hitting every three. He doing everything. And every time they shoot a three, they cut to the crowd. There she is smiling. Got a big smile on her face. She got the new baby. Like, ooh, it's cool, right? Cool. Next year, same thing, championship, cool. Every year after that, it started dwindling down, bro. She stopped coming. They stopped showing her. I said, what's going on, man? What's happening? Dell Curry, his wife, unfortunately, they're getting a divorce. That happens, life, it is what it is. I ain't seen Asia Curry in 187 games, bro.
Why do you need to see her though? I'm confused.
Because they put her. No, I need the energy. I need the energy. If you go put her on TV for 82 straight games, home and away, for 5 years, don't take 187 away from me, dog. No, keep the same. I need energy.
I would say for this though, they've been promoting that him breaking the record for like 5 straight games. So
right,
you know what I'm saying? Like maybe she assumed he was gonna make it 3 games.
Antonio, stop. Would you, bro? Would you stop
saying, bro? I'm just
so you
saying,
can go to, so you can go to 82 straight games.
Who watching the kids? Who watching
for
the kids?
You could go to 82 straight games.
They only have 1 kid at that time.
For 5 straight years, but now when he's getting ready to break the record, now you too busy. You can't be there.
She's pregnant. Shit, it's her 4th. Shit, she probably gonna have another girl.
She need to deliver that shit at the garden. Man, she need to deliver the baby at the garden. No, I'm serious. I know we making our jokes, but I'm saying it was like his beautiful wife, Isha Curry, could not be here tonight. I said, what? I said, no, rewind, bro. Fire stick, rewind. It wouldn't go back. I said, fire stick. I said, hey Siri, fire stick, rewind. It would not rewind. I said, so the one day that this is it. Even though it could have been 3 games ago, she was at all 82 games every other year. I don't understand it, bro. We need answers. The A Square podcast needs answers.
No, don't do that. No.
Antonio
podcast.
Antonio want to censor y'all. I need the real truth. I need her, all them kids, and the mother she cheating with to be at the game. I need her at the game.
I don't care about none of them. And your boy Kyrie back or about to be back.
All right, so let's talk about it.
We'll see. To the listeners out there, Kyrie Irving.
Let's get your opinion. Talk to the people.
So the listeners out there, Kyrie Irving. It was a hot topic at the beginning of the year. He decided not to take the vaccine. So due to that, he cannot perform in his home games, which is New York or Jersey, right? And some away games like Toronto, California, others away games he couldn't perform either. So the Nets said, all right, well, since we can't have a part-time, athlete, we're not gonna use you this year. And he stood firm that he wasn't gonna play. Unless the mandates lessened up, right? Is less strict. The Nets are just middle of the road right now. I mean, they're doing okay. Even COVID is on the rise, but somehow they activated him, and he's in the safety protocols now. So I think you got to quarantine for like a week or 2, and then if everything's negative, then you'll be clear to join the team. So more to come on how he plays, if he plays. Are they just, is this like a publicity stunt? I don't know. But this the news that just came out this week that he's cleared to join the team. So what you think?
So I know everyone is looking at this like this is but number one, let me be clear. The game needs Kyrie because he is a face of the NBA. He's a phenomenal basketball player. So the game does need Kyrie Irving, period. Let's start there. Where I go from there is that you made a decision that this player was not going to play due to the fact that he did not get the COVID vaccine, even though he's not against or anything. He made that clear. So we know his stance, but we also knew the team stance. The team said, okay, we understand that, we respect that, but we're not going to do the whole half in, half out thing. I respected that. So I respect Kyrie and I respect the team. Now, when Woj comes on TV and he says, I guess this is just one of those things where, the team just said, we feel like we can win a championship here. And we feel like we're just that piece away. And if they're going to go ahead and bring them back. And I'm like, so you didn't see that in the beginning, or were you naive to the point where you just thought that it was a given that KD and James Harden was going to just give you a championship? Which one was it? Because that's kind of where I am with this. I mean, I know they can't come out. I guess they pretty much could come out and say, hey, no, we need them, but at the same time, you made a decision. And despite the cases of rising COVID and them only having 9 players, I think it was 9 players. I think they kind of using that as an excuse, because you're like, well, damn, I mean, we are paying him, right? It's not like he's missing game checks. bring him back. But I'm like, I don't know, man. I'm like, keep that same energy too. And then Antonio, that's my opinion on it. But what I want to know from you as an athlete, how would you feel if you were in the locker room, you were one of the faces of the organization, and they bring him back like how they're bringing him back right now?
Well,
as a player,
right,
not even just as a friend, because I know him and KD are cool.
That's what I was getting to. Even the players are friends. They ain't got to be superstars for y'all to be best friends. You know what I'm saying? Or real good friends. So you always want to see a friend come back, especially one that can help you win. Now, if I was a player and I said, hey, he doesn't want to get any standing up for something, and they actually, Kyrie said he wanted to play. The team told him he wasn't going to play, right? So it's technically not Kyrie's fault that he's not playing. It's the state saying that he can't play. So I wouldn't feel like that is Kyrie's fault. And I low key, I would be excited to see, how he plays, if he's still cooking and things like that. Now, let's say I was the point guard. Go ahead.
No, I'm just, I understand where you're coming from, but I'm talking about from a competitive a standpoint as well. Like, you've been going out there, you've been.
Well, that's what I was about to get into.
Right.
Now, if I'm the starting point guard,
right,
I already know this is going to get ugly because he ain't got to try out. This Kyrie, day one, he in the starting lineup. So hopefully it's been what Christmas game is what? Is that the halfway point or is the All-Star game the halfway point?
It would technically be the All-Star game would be.
So we what 30 games in, maybe?
Oh, yeah.
So if you ain't proved 30 games in that you should be cooking, it don't matter if Kyrie's here or not. Get to the back of the bus. But let's say you have been cooking. Now they might weave you in of, okay, Kyrie, you got to get some basketball legs in first. So John Smith is about to start for the next 5 games. Till you get acclimated, you might be the 6th man, right? And then we'll flip roles. After Kyrie starts cooking, now John Smith, who has been cooking, you'll be the 6th man. So, I mean, I think it works out for everybody. I mean, I don't think there's a lack of playing time for those individuals who are starting because they weren't going to start anyway unless this situation happened. Because
you think headlines play any role in anything in the locker room?
Headline plays a role in everything that happens.
There you go. Yeah.
Everything. Mm-hmm. I just saw Spider-Man. Media is a problem. It's always been a problem. I think headlines play a part in everything that goes on. So I don't think it's just this scenario. Yeah.
We'll see. Well, like I said, it's great to have him back because he is a superstar. There is no question about that. So it's great to have him back. I think that due to the Lakers situation, every day they were talking about the Lakers. Obviously, they're not performing as well. I think that the media, the shows that we love to watch, whether it's Get Up, First Take, Undisputed, I think they're all confused right now, bro, because they can't keep talking about the Lakers. The Lakers are losing, but the other teams that are winning, they don't get the analytics that the other teams get. For example, Milwaukee, they can't spend entire segments on them because they don't get the return back from the viewers. You know what I mean? So it's been very difficult on them. So it's good for media, but it's great for basketball, and we need it. So shout out to Kyrie. I love to see it. And I hope they lose.
Who the Lakers got coming back from COVID?
We don't have a team.
Oh, okay, cool.
But we're not talking about that team until after Christmas.
Last thing with sports before we move on, man. Big news came out this week. I forgot the young man's name, but he was the #1 recruit in the nation.
Jackson State.
He committed to Florida State, and during signing day, which is December 15th every year, or around that time, December 15th, the signing day, he flipped and decided to go to Jackson State with Dion Prime Time. And this dude is a corner and he plays receiver. So if there ain't one person you need to learn from, that's him. You know what I'm saying? So it broke the internet. It broke college, that how could this #1 player in the nation choose a HBCU and all this other stuff. I think it's phenomenal. And we talked more about it with other people as well. But I definitely enjoy that. Give it a shot. This is not permanent. As we see, people are transferring all day, every day from college to college, right? So why not give a HBCU a shot? Give it a year, give it 2 years. If it's
Well,
not
and that's
successful, it's okay to go back to those
Exactly.
D1s,
exactly.
Big Tens, ACC, ACC, all those teams, because they always gonna want you. But if not, you can still cook over here. It's been plenty of Hall of Famers. Ask Shannon Sharp.
That's where it
Ask
started.
Strahan. Yeah.
Yeah.
Ask Deion. I'm not Deion Sanders. Barry Sanders.
Absolutely.
All these Hall of Famers. Come on,
Yeah.
man. Stop disrespecting them, man. So how you feel? DJ?
Well, I'll be honest. I don't think it's going to change the landscape of the game. I don't think I don't want to be that person to jump and be like, well, this is it. This is the change. But what I hope happens is that these great superstar talent coming out of high school, going and visiting these schools, what my hope is that they visit the HBCUs as well. I want them to go, go visit. That's what I don't understand. I always see that they say, oh, he went to go check out Michigan. He went to go check out Florida. He went to go check out Ohio State. Like, all right, that's cool. But I say go visit these other schools as well. I mean, visit them. I mean, that's what I'm saying. What if you do go there and you feel like, man, it really feels like a family here. This really man, I feel like I belong, but you don't know unless you go. So my thing is that's my hope, is that the door opens for the more visits, because with the more visits come maybe you don't get a 5-star, but you get a 3, and then you might get a 4 here and there. You know what I mean? Like, so that's the door that I hope that opens. I don't think it's going to change the landscape in the near future. I hope that it would,
And that's just not foolproof, bro. Just because you got a 5-star don't mean shit.
That doesn't mean anything.
Even in basketball, bro, Ben Wallace wasn't even drafted. He's a Hall of Famer.
Right.
You look at Dennis Rodman, a shitty school. Look at Scottie Pippen, shitty. These are good is good no matter where you at. Tom Brady, the best quarterback ever, was a 7th round draft pick, bro, or whatever. 199.
Last. Yeah. That's
come on, man. Good is good, bro.
Absolutely.
So like you said, they should go visit the players. That's what you're talking about, right? The players should go visit. Yes. I'm talking about the recruiters need to go visit too. And the recruiters need to be at these practices and these games and see. Yep. All right, I see a lot of ass, but shit, I see one who's number 14.
Yeah.
All right, let me write him down. He a sophomore? Sophomore? He cooking like that? All right, I'll come back next year.
And I think
poach him. Like, come on,
maybe to some extent that they do, but how difficult. But I think that what ends up happening is they look at it like time. When they are not getting any of these 4 and 5 stars, they don't have the funding that these other schools have. They're like, man, I know this kid is over here. I know he's balling. I know he's phenomenal. I would love to have him on my team. But if I don't go rock with this 2-star, I might not get no star. You know what I mean? Like this. So they might be looking at like time, like I have to go over here. Even though I want this kid, I have to go over here. So maybe time management. I think that maybe this opens the door for that. Maybe they say, well, now we need to spend more time going out and recruiting, and being at those games.
And you got to build that program. You think Nick Saban recruit? Yeah. You think Alabama recruit? No, he show up to your house like Thanos, show you these rings and say yes or no, right? Look,
hey, we getting these on right. TV. These are the games
yes,
that's gonna be on
yes
TV.
Or no. All right, I'm out. So that's how you got to build the program. So now Jackson State is trying to build that program.
And other programs.
Next year, hey,
other schools
or not?
Yeah. I love what Deion has done. I've been following it since he signed and decided to do this. And again, he knows what he's doing, but let's be clear. This is also opening the doors for the other colleges too, what he's doing. And we just need to shine a light on him, bro. That's it. Shine a light on him. I love it.
So big kahunas on that player for flipping. And Florida State ain't no slouch, bro. Florida State is a top school, but he's trusting his gut. He's putting his faith in Deion and the program. So shout out to him. And like I said, even if it don't work out, he can still leave. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to him, man. So that was good for sports, man. What you got?
I got something funny for you.
Talk to me.
So for those of you who don't know, we will talk about it later at another time, not right now, but I've been talking to some nurses. I was working in a hospital doing some things, let's just say that. And one of the nurses was telling me, they're like, yeah, man, you'd be amazed at some of the baby names that come out of here. Like, oh, really? They like, yeah, it's a wild names in the world. I'm like, yeah,
Mhm.
talk to me. Tell me some of them. I get my phone out, get my notes together because I ain't know
Doja
what she's
Cat?
gonna say. She says, yeah, I had this one lady, she named her daughter Chili Bon. I said, excuse me,
What?
said, what? She said, yeah, Chili Bon. Yeah, she was like, the doctor came in and was like, are you sure that this is, the name that you want, or did we spell something wrong? Or maybe it's a mispronunciation or something like what? She said, no, Chili Bon. So that's the name. Well, I guess another name, Sweet Meat. Sweet Meat, bro.
Yeah,
I said,
yeah.
oh, shit.
Yeah,
I said, she wild, bro. She wild.
yeah.
Another name, bro.
She's single too. She has to be single. There's no way.
Now, I would ask you if you think these people are white or black, but it's neither here nor there, bro. But for fun's sake, let's just say, is this person right here the next person? Let's just
Well,
say
hold on. Let me do all three. So the first one was what?
Chili Bon.
Asian. What's the second one? Sweet meat.
Sweet Meat.
Black.
You ready for three?
Let's go.
The realest handsome.
That's
Spelled D-A.
Yep, black. We don't spell shit right. Spell it out, Megan the Stallion, to an Indian who's never heard of these names. Bro. I was just shaking my head reading off this shit, bro. Come on, man.
You ready? I got one more for you.
All right, can we get a white one in here, man? What's up? Give me
This might be it. This might be it.
All right, let me see.
Royce Mustang
White. What you said, Mustang? You should have said NASCAR, Mustang, camping. What else? Something. Yeah.
Yeah, man, it was wild, bro. Wow. And you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna keep asking. I'm gonna keep asking other nurses, like, man, 'cause we got to get these names in here, bro.
Yeah. Well, shout out to them, man. Hey, shout out to those babies out there.
What do you even say? Yes, Mr. Handsome. Mr. Hi.
Yeah. What you
Hey,
mean? Sweet meat.
do you go by Darrell? Are you
Yeah.
Darrell Handsome? No,
Yeah.
no, Darrell.
The real Mustang. I got that thing.
Vroom.
Yeah.
Vroom.
Vroom. Talk to me nice.
Sweet Meat is not getting a job, bro. I'm sorry.
Well, at a
Sweet
barbecue
Meat-
spot, what? What you mean? They gonna be a chef. Come on, bro. Speak that shit into existence, bro. They gonna be a culinary genius, bro.
I'm not going down. I'm not going. I'm not going down to Sweet Meats.
So
for
what's
my-
all right, so let's create a kid name, man.
No.
Mine's gonna be
You got to think of what type of
all right, so mine's gonna be Cornbread the Goat.
cornbread the goat.
That's the name.
All right. Let me see. Let me think of mine. Let's see how I can fuck this child's life up.
Bro, what you mean? That's gonna be a president. What you
How
mean?
can I start? How can I start this out all bad, bro? I should put like all the community leaders' names as a one. It'd be like Martin Malcolm, Martin Malcolm the third,
Mandela.
the God.
Obama, the God X. God X. Yeah, I like it.
Oh man, let's see what else is going on. We talking about 50 Cent versus Young Buck again? No, we can skip that one.
Bro, we've been talking about that for 2 straight years, bro.
We got a new rap group.
What?
A new rap group.
Am I gonna like them or not?
I think you're gonna love them.
All right, who is it?
But the question is, do we need them?
Well, tell me who it is. We'll see.
Lloyd Banks,
Okay, I'm on game.
Otto,
Okay,
Dave East,
okay.
called the Council.
I think if they added Benny the Butcher or Sahada Prince. I think I would like that group. To me, they need one more, either like a conscious rapper or a more dope person who's talk about dope more. You know what I'm saying? Like, because I like those rappers though. Well, Davies kind of talk about that too, but he talk about girls a lot. I don't know. I like it. Let's see.
I think it'll work for them. And the reason why I say it, because each one of them are individual artists and they've been in the game. I mean, Banks been in the game forever. Davies is a phenomenal rapper. I mean, the talent is there.
We've seen it with Slaughterhouse before, bro. We've seen it before, and it was successful to me. So I hear you.
Right. So I think that it will work for the core fans. You know, so whatever they put out, it will be for their fans. Like they're not going to do something that's you know, that they're trying to do for whether it's radio or they're trying to get club plays or nothing like that. I think that this is something that they're doing for their core fans. I think
I like it then. I like it.
I think that's why the Silk Sonic thing worked. And I'm gonna be honest with you, I got a sleeper for you, bro.
Okay,
I got a sleeper album for you. You said his name earlier. It's in some controversy, but Tory Lanez, man, he dropped another one, bro. It's
now? What you mean?
Yeah, it's out. It's out as of this week.
I like Tory Lanez.
Mm-hmm. So he dropped a 80s inspired album like Silk Sonic, but it is amazing, bro. It's great. The music is great. It's his voice is great. You know what I mean? It's like it's right in a space that the sound is right, the voice is right, the songs are right, and it's just been kicked to the curb. You know, it's not being promoted, obviously, because of obvious reasons, you know, with him and Meg and stuff like that. But specifically talking about the music, this is very dope. Very dope. You should definitely check it out. I can't remember the name.
Check it out. I like Tory Lanez.
I'll put it in the description. But my point to saying that is that it is very unfortunate that we live in a world where if you're accused of something, you did it.
That's being black. What you mean?
I know, but I said that doesn't stop the fact that it's a terrible thing.
That's true.
And I don't know if he shot her. I wasn't there. I know that he says that he didn't. I know that she says that he did. I know these people are saying she was arguing with such and such. But my point is that he was accused of this. So therefore, they stripped everything away immediately. And in this particular situation, not speaking on no other particular situation, just in this one, it's a bit frustrating because I was on both sides of it. I'm like, man, as a DJ, as a program director, as, you know, a person that researches and plays music, I do take into account that if this person did something like that, I don't want to play their music. That's just how I feel. Mm-hmm. I don't play R. Kelly. I don't play R. Kelly for a bunch of reasons. Number one, I feel like I could substitute some of those. Well, there you go. I feel like I could substitute a lot of those records for other music. And number two,
category right there. That's
I know. And number two, I know who he was talking about during those records. So a lot of people like separate the music from the person. But if the person talking about this is what they was talking about, then I can't separate. So in this situation with Tory, I was like, damn, man, he shot a female, bro. Like, who does? I know he's small. Who does that? You know, but at the same time, man, I hope that this situation gets ironed out. But let's just say, hypothetically speaking, Antonio, what if it comes out
to a concert?
What if he was the one that was subbed in for her and you ain't know? See, you ain't go.
I would have been happy with that. But then I needed Hove to substitute for those again.
Get the fuck. Anyway, so listen, but that's what I'm saying though. Let's just say hypothetically speaking, let's say they say he didn't do it. Now where we at? Because his career has been put on the back burner of everything. You know, his shows. He got put back in court for performing on the stage just because she was there. You know what I mean? Like this it's been terrible, man. So it's just like, man, if
they had a restraining order too, though. So I mean, you gotta.
Yeah, but it's a festival, my guy.
He knows this, but he knows the restraining order, though. Come on, DJ, don't I understand what you're saying, but don't act like he didn't know she was gonna be there. Come on, bro. Don't do that. Don't do that. DJ, don't do that, bro.
I'm going.
He popped up on her, and yeah.
No, they brought him out. What you
That's what I'm-
mean?
so he could have said no. He knew she was gonna be there, bro.
Could not have said no. He was already in the
Alright, well,
state. In the
you
city.
you see what happened there. He got in trouble for it.
All right, so that part he did to himself.
Yeah, he did that to himself. I don't know. I mean, that's tough, man.
Because think about it, Antonio. Can you come back? Can you really come back from?
You can
that
come back
type
from
of-
anything, man. You can come back from anything.
It's very few, bro.
Yeah, that's true. But
Very-
you gotta think
you have
he
to-
wasn't the top of the top though either though. So his
And
comeback,
I think
let's
it's
say
gonna
he
be harder. It's
well,
gonna be harder.
Well, what I was
then.
gonna say was, let's say out of 10 slots, he was number 6 or 5. So that was his peak. So if he went down to 0, all he has to go back to is 6 or 5. He doesn't have to make it back up to 10. You know, like I think Chris Brown was at 10, went to 0, and now he's at like 7 or 8. He
No,
never
bro,
made it
he
back
got-
to his.
he did get back. What you mean?
Okay. Well, I think
Oh,
that's
okay.
that's
I-
a
but I
person who
get- I
fell
get-
down and
I
came
get what you're
back.
saying. Yeah.
So
yeah,
the comeback for Tory Lanez is much shorter than a Chris
Right.
Brown's, is what
I
I'm
see what you're
saying.
saying. Okay.
So I think he can make it back to that area because even with all this stuff going on, he still was on Instagram doing his lives, all this stuff. Like,
but they cut him off. They cut him off. They cut him
They
off
did.
doing everything.
I mean, but
And
he
you
was
gotta
also
think,
doing
as a-
porno shit too. I mean,
as a man, I think in this particular situation, as a man, it's going to be much difficult for him to get back to, let's say, even the 5-6 spot than it is for, let's say, Meg Thee Stallion to take any credibility for this if something goes wrong. Like if something go wrong, PR team gonna come out. No, that's not. She gonna Jesse Smollett this shit. She gonna be like, no, it did happen. They gonna be like, no, it didn't happen. She gonna be like, yeah, it happened, and then it's just gonna go away, and she just gonna keep, being on the thing. Accountability, bro. That's where I'm at with it. With someone like this, when a woman accuses a man of rape or a woman accuses a man of something like that, if it's not true, I'm a fan of accountability over any artist and or sports person or whatever the case may be. It's literally accountability from me.
So it should
that's
be.
what
So it should be I'll give you some legal stuff to the listeners out there. So after criminal, there can be a civil
it's so-
court, right? There's
Right.
after criminal, there's civil. Civil's for money, right? So I think what should happen, what we should add is after criminal and they find out that you're lying, there's a lying court. So now you have to prove that you didn't lie on this person because two things can be true and they can be seen in different ways, right? So sometimes that's my perspective, even though it's not true. From my perspective, it is. So that's not technically a lie. Now, me saying that you're left-handed and I know you're right-handed, that's a blatant lie. There should be a court for that after. And if you found guilty in that, this is what you're talking about, DJ. This is where the ramifications of, no, you actually lied on this person. Now we need to strip away all that, right? Because I don't think that's fair to Megan Thee Stallion to say something happened and it's not true, but from her perspective, it was. That's not her fault. But if she blatantly lied on this man, that should be a problem. She should go to court.
So Jesse Smollett lied that he got
Correct.
jumped,
Right.
but he did not lie that they jacked each other off.
No. I don't think he ever said he lied about that. I think that was off Jump Street
So he did. So they did the jacking.
at Subway.
The jacking happened, but it wasn't that type of jacking.
Like extra like mayo and shit. Like that shit. Great.
That's wild shit,
I
right
would
there.
never get a sandwich for Jesse Smollett ever. Ever. I'm like, yo, what you want? Never mind, click. Look, never mind, click.
Listen.
click.
Freddie Gibbs is ass, man. I'm here to tell y'all what it is, bro.
Why you say that, man?
No, man. Let's talk. You are my guy, bro. We've been friends for a long time. We speak the facts, bro. Freddie Gibbs is ass. I have tried to listen to Freddie Gibbs. And here's the thing about Freddie Gibbs. He's a troll. He's a major troll on the internet. That's number one. So he fits right in the realm of the academics and the 6ix9ine. You are a troll like that. He loves to troll people, things like that's what he does. But all that trolling stuff has overshadowed any lyrical thing that he's come out with. To me, I listened to Freddie Gibbs because so many people was telling me how dope he was and whatnot. The same way people were telling me that like Conway was very dope, and I had to go check it out for myself. When I check it out, I'm like, man, dude, I cannot understand why these people are saying that he's so dope. And I know everybody has their own opinion, but I love the fact that Jim Jones whooped his ass over this past week. I love it. And I want some more.
Friend
I
to
want
the show,
video.
Jim Jones. Check out that episode.
And I need the video, baby. And I love Jim Jones to keep it spicy because they stomped Freddie Gibbs' ass out.
Yeah,
I've been shop, baby.
Yeah, I've been busy. I don't even know what you're talking about, man.
But no, on a serious note, yeah, they got into a little situation, a scuffle.
Okay.
And whatever happened. Cool. But on a real note, I just don't think he's very good, man. I think he's very mediocre, bro. I think that sometimes we let the internet tell us who is amazing lyrically and who is, this, that, and the third. And then when we do our own research, it's not as good as what it was painted out to be. That's not me saying that like all the artists that they do that to isn't good. Like I said, again, I'll listen to Conway, I'll listen to a bunch of them, but he's not it. But they act like he should have every Grammy award ever. And I don't get it.
I also think that's perspective too, though. I mean, if you think about all the movies that won awards, you probably never heard of, right? So they do that as well. Maybe art, you might see a piece, you'd be like, bro, that's a goddamn cloth that they framed. And that shit's selling for $3 billion. No. I agree with you, but I think you're just being specific in artists. I'm saying it goes for everything.
It goes across the board.
It goes across the board, so just being a rapper isn't excluded in this box, you know what I'm saying? Because they do that for a lot of stuff.
I mean, that's true. Yeah. That's very
true.
Very true.
I got some stuff that I'm mad about.
Okay.
But we should have saw this coming, and it won't happen again. And what do I mean by that? So on February 1st, all student loans will start back. News alert to all the people out there. Biden did not extend the delay of student loans, which those was like one of his top 5 things that he ran on, that he would give everybody who has student loans a $10,000 credit or just cancel student loans, which I think I said on here. I'm like, bro, that sounds impossible. But that $10,000 credit would be great, right? None of that happened. So is he trying to win again next year? I mean, in 2 or 3 years? Because it doesn't seem like he is, bro. Because this is nutty to me. This is what you ran on. This is what people got your vote. Kamala Harris, I have not seen her in a year and a half. That's number one. And then number 2, now you're allowing the student loan bill or whatever not to pass. So it's I don't know, man. It's getting ugly. Getting ugly.
It's I could tell y'all right here on episode 119 of the A Squared podcast that Donald Trump will be president in 2024.
Oh, bro, don't do that.
Don't
do that.
Why? No, I know nobody wants to hear that. And I know nobody, everybody thinks that disaster is over, but it is not. It's far from over. And it would be more, it would not be over if this administration would have stuck to what they campaigned on, which is what you just said. Like sticking to, you said the George Floyd Policing Act, voting rights, these are things that and then to come out in front of people and say we won this election.
Getting the troops home was one.
Absolutely. So here's what I'm saying. When you get up on a stage in front of the nation and you say that we won this election because of Black people coming out in record form, showing up and voting for us, and we thank you, and we will do all these things, and we admire all the people that when you stand up there and you do that in front of the nation, and then you don't do the 3 things that were most important, in my opinion, to our Black people. You don't do the 3 things. We don't want to hear about the other stuff, because that stuff is important, right? It was getting us out of Afghanistan. That's very important. How he did it, That's neither here nor there. The point is get them out.
Mhm.
Cool. And then
The George Floyd bill didn't pass, or it
That's-
hasn't.
the three things. So when you're talking to me about transportation and you're talking to me about all these other great things, it's in one ear and it's out of the other because you didn't do one, not even one of the three things. And then you keep turning, then you say, oh, well, we can't get that pass, unfortunately. But before you said that we can't get that pass, you said all we need. You remember we just had this conversation, boys, about the Bears and the Cowboys. All we need is this one thing and we can do it, right?
Yeah.
Well, listen, he said all we need is the House and the Senate, and then Kamala Harris holds the vote, over
The tie.
everybody.
She holds the tie.
She holds the tie vote, so we're good.
Mhm.
Boom, you got all that. So now what's the excuse? Oh, well, unfortunately, we can't do that because in the regulations of the situations and on page 704,
COVID shit.
yeah, crazy out here, man. We got to get some more transportation. But
I'm
listen,
trying.
it's always an excuse, and my hope is that we have. I think Antonio. I think we have to stop settling, man. Like we have to stop being like, well, I would rather have this person over this person. I know that may sound crazy to say, but are we in any better situation than where we were? And I'm not
To
talking
me,
about. I'm not.
yeah. To me,
Okay,
to
so
me.
explain.
So when Donald Trump was office, bro,
Mhm.
every day was hate. Every day. And it allowed people to hate and come out in masses, bro.
Mhm.
Now they have to run and hide and be hateful in private. When Donald Trump was at the forefront, it came out. So that's the problem.
But I'm at. So to me, that's not a bad thing. To me,
That it's in the forefront.
yes, it's
To
not.
me,
It's not.
well,
No,
okay, go ahead.
I say to my point is that I would rather that hate be out because what we see on TV is what the media wants us to see. They want to see arguing, violence, protests that turn violent. They want us to see all that stuff. But what it allowed me to do is it allowed me to meet people that are hateful and that it's out. I don't have to be funny with you. I can just be like, cool, I see who you are. So now that I know who you are, I can stay away from you. You know what I'm saying? Like that's kind of how I am.
Yeah.
I think people have been holding hate in for so long and smiling in your face that to me, it was like a breath of fresh air that this, because I have people that I know that were closer to me that I know. And when he was in office, a lot of their views were in the forefront. And it was, and I'm okay with not having the same views. We are never going to have all the same views, but I want to know how you really feel though. And that's what I think he brought that out, whether that be to your defense, you saying, it was hate every day. But to me, it was like, man, let it out. It's been in for how long?
So indirectly, I think that's causing a problem though. So you're a 30-year-old male who can decipher the good and the bad.
Right.
And is hate taught or you're
No,
born with hate?
I
It's taught,
definitely
right?
think it's taught. Absolutely.
100% it is, right? So I'm going to the 7-year-old who wakes up every day and sees this, who's learning that this is okay because it's in the forefront. If my dream is to be president and my president is doing that bullshit, that means it's okay. They can't decipher that, bro.
But that's not, I think that when that happens, number one, all right, so on one side of it, you got, let's say a family, a father, mother, father, whatever, that supports what Donald Trump is saying. And then he's teaching his son like this or daughter or whatever, like this is what it is. This is how these people think, so on and so forth. If you think they're not doing that, if he's not the president, they're telling, whether they see him being the face of the United States or not, these parents are still teaching their kids that. And then on the other side or whatever side, I'm teaching my son right from wrong, period. So this is wrong. It's wrong to be hateful. It's wrong to.
But that's
kill
your
people.
right and wrong though, bro.
But
To
that's what I'm
them,
saying.
their right and wrong is to be hateful.
But they're still doing it anyway. So to me,
that's not the reality though. So if I'm a white guy teaching a white male to hate,
Right.
saying
Right.
black people can't be anything, but then
Right.
you see Barack Obama is the president. That means this isn't adding up.
Yeah, but that's
You
already
telling me that black
happened,
people
though.
can't do? No. I'm just saying teaching.
Okay.
As in, I can teach you something. I can teach you 2 + 2 is 3 all day. But that's not true, though, is what I'm saying. So if I'm teaching hate, but yet a black man is a president, that's going to confuse me as a 7-year-old, that what my parent is teaching me isn't correct. Now, what I'm saying is, if I'm a 7-year-old getting taught hate, and then I see the president, Donald Trump,
What is
saying
that gonna change?
hate,
Oh,
it's
okay.
confirming that. So that's what I'm saying. That's confirming the bullshit.
But
That's what I
think,
don't want to see.
but I don't think that it changes though. That's kind of where I'm at. Even though he is the president, he is only the president for 4 or 8 years. After that president, there's going to be another president regardless.
Yeah,
So
but that's
whether
like
you
saying slavery was only alive for 100 years. Like
No,
we
I'm
still dealing with the shit.
you're absolutely right. But I really do believe, I truly do believe that having these people live their truth
Mhm.
is important, just as important as anything. I mean, I don't like the whole, I'm gonna shake your hand. Hey, how you doing? How you doing? Oh yeah, definitely, man. We want to help you out. We want to help you. You deserve the voting rights. You deserve this, that, and the third. And then in the other and he's doing that for a specific reason. One, he works with you. That could be one. And number two, his boss is this way or whatever the case may be. Now y'all got to be cool. But when it's out in the front, I think it just allows you to see who people really are. And
I
I'm
don't
not
disagree with you.
and I'm not,
I
I'm not
don't
gonna
disagree
hate
with
him.
what you're saying.
I'm not gonna hate this dude just because he has these views. I just know that his views are of hate, in my opinion, and that's not who I am.
Right. And what you're saying, I'm not disagreeing with. I'm saying I think with it being hidden, you have to go look for it. When it's not hidden, you don't have to look for shit. All you got to do is turn on your phone, bro, and it's there. And I think that's causing a much worse problem than it being hidden, because you have to search for that. So that's what I'm saying. But for Biden, I don't get why, if the minorities voted for you, you're not focusing on the minorities. The same energy I had with Obama, the same energy I had with Colin Kaepernick, the same energy with Osaka. I have the same energy for all the people, bro. Stop coming up with excuses. If you're great and you're the leader of whoever, be that. If you're Kamala Harris and you stood on stage saying, this is for the black girl who grew up and blah, 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 right? You right. Inspiring. We have a female vice president, not by marriage. This has never happened, DJ. Right. Where is she at? This is the problems that I have. So if
everything you're saying is correct. Yep.
If you're not showing up as a female vice president, that's never happened in life.
Right.
And I remember, so your take was, well, how many vice presidents did that? I said, I agree, but how many vice presidents won the election?
That's true. Yeah.
So if you won the election and you're the first black vice president, you need to show up. If you're Biden and saying the minorities helped you win, what are you doing to continue that win?
The problem is that for so many years, the Democrats have literally lived off the backs of black and brown people. They come out, they say, hey, vote for us. We care about you. We want this, that, and the third. And they don't do the things that they said they were going to do. That's just the facts. But then they have this long line of people who have voted Democrat for so long without ever looking at the other side of the fence. I really, truly believe that they think that it's just a recycle over and over and over again. So yes, as Democrat, we can get what our values are by campaigning on what other people's values are. And I think that they still believe that. And until that changes,
so it should be a court
in the same situation.
So it should be a court too. All right, politician, what's your 5 things? I don't want 6. I don't want 4. What are your 5 things that you're running on, right? And whatever they are, I don't care if you want, I'm going to create the iPhone 17. I don't care what it is. You tell me what your 5 things are. And in those 4 years, that's all we talking about. We ain't talking about no other 16 that magically happened. No. What are those 5 things? This is why you in here. And if you
So
ain't
who could
even
be-
chipping away at those, you out of here. Like, I don't understand how politicians continuously get away with this. It's like they're lying. They should go to court.
So
That's
what we
a
need
lie.
to do, so what we need to do is put this is what we need to do. I got the antidote, bro.
All right, go ahead.
New president, new vice president. You ready?
New president, who this?
New president, who this? Here we go. So we need a liar.
Right.
We need somebody who can stand up in front of people and perform. You know what I'm saying? Perform like for the people. You know,
Like a magician? What do you mean perform? What do you mean?
because that's what they are anyway. So
Okay,
we
there
need
you go.
somebody. So we need a
David
good
Copperfield.
we need a really bad liar, somebody who can perform,
Uh-huh.
and as president and vice president. I think the perfect match, bro, will be Vice President Meg Thee Stallion. That's the vice president.
A squared podcast.com.
And Jesse Smouye as the president, bro. That's it. That's the antidote. He's a liar,
It's
and
all
she
bad,
can
bro.
perform. So why not?
I don't understand this. I don't get it, bro. I don't get it.
You just get up there and make shit up. That's it.
I mean, that's what it seemed like. So to my fellow college graduates who's going through it, just be prepared. February 1st, it starts back. So
I said, did you see the meme? Did you see the meme? Kamala Harris standing there holding the phone up to her. She says, they're not paying Joe.
yeah,
They're not paying Joe.
that's crazy. Like that's history, but it's not aging well. This shit is like, what doesn't age well? I don't know. Like
Listen,
milk
I
that's
know.
in the summer. I don't know.
Listen.
Like this is bad.
Trump is somewhere right now saying, told
Licking
y'all.
his lips. He's
Told
ready.
y'all.
He's
Told y'all.
ready. Nah, but I hope you're wrong, DJ. I really
I
hope
do
you're wrong.
too.
But
I
then
do
again,
too.
I can't. So
Ha-
I would
This is-
never
they
in
keep- they
life
keep
vote for
using-
him, but
they
I can't
keep
vote for
using
the next Democrat either, who's on bullshit, bro.
Absolutely. And they keep
If
saying,
you-
well, this
if
only
you
the first
run, I'm
year.
voting
It's
for
only
you,
the
bro.
first year. Yeah.
If you run, I gotta vote for you because I can't, bro. Just because you're a Republican or Democrat don't mean shit to me, bro.
It doesn't.
It doesn't mean anything.
Doesn't.
What are your 5 things? All right, cool. Healthcare, education.
And not only that, I told you about how are you going to get those 5 things done? Because I don't want to hear 5 things and then we end up in the situation we're in right now. They can give us a list of 1,000,000 things, but if they can't tell you exactly how they're going to do it and get it done, then I don't want to hear it, because now we're hearing, oh, well, he can't cancel student debt, student loans and stuff like that. Like we can't cancel it because of this, that, and the third. Well, why wasn't that said at the beginning? Only if they had campaigned on that and said, I'm going to cancel student loans. All I have to do is just be able to do this, this, and this. Then we know, all right, those are 3 really tough things. Are we willing to ride with him if he can't get it done? Because that's 3 really tough things, the obstacle course that he would have to overcome to get those things done. You can't just say, I'm canceling school debt. That's just what it is. I got y'all. Now it's, well, on page this, I can't. That's where I'm at with it.
I'm with you, man. Also, my last thing, man. So Kraft is giving people $20 to not buy cheesecake.
They running out?
They running out. The Philadelphia Cheesecake Factory ain't got no cheese, bro. So they giving you $20 to buy anything else. Don't buy our shit. We're gonna give you money not to buy it because we're running out. So that begs the question: what's the dessert that you need to have, bro, for the holidays? Because they coming up. What's the dessert? Even if you don't have it this year, but it's one that you like, no, you need to recommend. Somebody, an alien, come down, say, oh shit, DJ, hey, what's this Christmas and New Year's thing? What dessert should I try? What's one that you're doing?
Cheesecake.
Bro, that's dirty.
Cheesecake. I'd be like, you gotta try that, but it's slim pickings out there.
That's
boy. It
dirty.
is slim pickings out there.
I would say pound cake. I really love pound cake, and probably apple pie too. I think apple pie is a staple that I gotta have.
Apple pie. Yeah, you the king of apple pies, bro.
Yeah, I used to eat apple pies all the time, man.
Yeah.
Now I'm
Good
broke.
luck.
Now I'm broke, baby.
Good luck. You got anything else for us today, man?
No, man, I appreciate y'all coming back with us another episode, bro. I mean, we at 119. We can't do this without y'all, man.
Right.
Appreciate the feedback from the last episode. You know, you was here. A lot of people they felt my pain about Doja Cat. I'm still hot, but then I didn't even get to see a concert now. So now I gotta get my money back, and hopefully they come back again. You know, so I'm good though, man. How you feeling?
Everything is good, man. Again, we appreciate you guys. Make sure you guys visit asquaredpodcast.com, subscribe there. More video content is coming for you guys. We're cooking up some stuff, man. So make sure you guys keep it locked. A2P promo code in the description. So you guys will see that there. Wolfman Beer Care Products. Shout out to them one more time, man. The food, they had an amazing event. It was just a holiday social, man. It was from 5 to 7. A lot of people showed up. There was food there. We gave away prizes, all kinds of stuff, man. So it was very dope event. So definitely shout out to Steve, Corinne, Deshaun. Shout out to everybody, man, with the squad. So
And to the listeners out there, 2021's price is not 2022's price, bro. We got some things about to cook up. So get on board, bro. Put your seatbelt on.
And until next time, Antonio, what do you always tell the people, bro?
Where is your shoe at? I still ain't got no answer.
Me either.
I still don't know where your shoe is, bro.
That's crazy.
That's what I tell them. This is the prime example of keep your shoes by your feet.
Real soon, I'm
This
gonna
is a
tell the
problem.
people. Real soon, after I modify the story enough,
No,
I'm gonna tell what happened.
I'm not gonna be on here. You can tell it yourself. I
I'm
can't.
gonna tell.
I
the story.
can't. I can't be a part of any BS, bro.
Do you
gotta
have
tell the
any?
truth.
Do you
gotta
have
tell the
any
truth.
video you can send over and delete out of your phone?
You ate it. You was like,
Don't do it. Don't do it.
I ain't never
That-
seen that.
that
That's some
cheese-
new. That's
Hey, that cheeseburger was fire too.
that's a talent, bro. That's a
It
talent.
looked well from the video. It looked fire. I don't remember it,
That's a
but it
talent.
looked fire.
We don't know what you're talking about. All right, yeah.
So it's the A Squared Podcast, y'all. We are out of here. Peace.